Hey, everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report. I am excited to welcome Leeky Da Bikestar from America's Got Talent Extreme to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Leeky, how are you doing today?
Everything's good. I'm just hanging out here at work.
Well, everyone was so pumped before you began your street motocross, weaving between the cars, just like you would on the streets of New York City at rush hour. So how did you feel when you were out there on the track performing in front of the judges and the crowd?
I was real pumped. I was really happy just to show the world what it feels like to ride through New York. I was happy to be on that track somewhere safer than it is to ride on the street. And I was just really hyped and really happy for the world to see it.
Well, Travis said it was an incredible presentation, and Nikki said she wanted more. So let's take a look.
I gotta see if he's got another brake on that bike. If not, that balance is incredible. Yeah.
Leeky, you started doing this at a young age when your mom gave you your first dirt bike, and then you started making YouTube videos that went viral. But tell us more about your journey.
I got my bike at the age of 8. I realized I was really good at it. I really didn't like sports. So once I got my bike, I really just stuck to that. I never watched sports. So I don't like it at all. I never was really good at it. So other than the bike, like that's my main thing I love to do. I have a son, you know what I'm saying? I have a clothing store. And other than that, I just work and ride my bike.
Oh, so tell us more about the clothing store.
I'm sitting inside of it right now. I have a brand, Bikestars. From the bikes, I realized I was good with the bikes. Everybody loved what I wear. I'm really a fashionable guy, so everybody just loved what I always wear. I put my logo on my clothing, and I just started pumping it. Everybody loved it, so my neighborhood buys a lot of it, and I started a store off of it. Started a business.
That is very, very cool. But let me just take it back to the streets. Aside from the cars and the trucks and the bumps in the road, what are the biggest obstacles you face?
Biggest obstacle is staying safe. I come from a very tough neighborhood, so with everybody, like with a lot of like people that doesn't like what you do, and the dangerous with riding bikes through New York City, is just a lot that you got to prepare for.
Well, you must know the streets really well by now.
Yeah, I know them, but it's still a lot you got to pay attention to, because the bumps in New York City is really, you know what I'm saying? The traffic is not the best. A lot of dangerous roads, and just being on point is the main key and staying focused.
Well, that makes what you do even more spectacular. But on the broadcast, Travis had a lot of questions specifically about your bike and whether you had another brake, a handbrake, which you said would be cheating. So how did you feel specifically about his reaction to your audition?
Travis is a king. So for him to say that and would think that I might have a different part on my bike, it just really got me more hyped up. You get what I mean? Like for him to even acknowledge anything I do as dope and it's cool, that's like just really got my mind blown still to this day. You get what I mean? I'm just really appreciative of what he said and how he rate what I do. Because I never really like anybody that, a lot of people that ride with those kind of different parts to make them do different tricks. So I'm happy that he really called that out to show the world it is the difference from what I do and a lot of other people does.
Well, he was not the only one that was impressed, obviously. The other two judges gave you a big fat yes, and you must already be planning how to take things to the next level for the super fans who will vote. So what can we look forward to, Leeky?
I got some more exclusive tricks that I'm going to do that nobody does. You know what I'm saying? I have other ways of making it into a full sport after this, since I got so much positive feedback. And with the super fans' help, it will help so much other people change other lives.
Well, when I watch you, and I've watched your other videos as well, it just gives me such a sense of freedom and beauty and floating through the streets. And it's so cool what you're doing with the sport and just bringing it to this new audience on America's Got Talent Extreme.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We have books coming out to teach the kids. We have a bunch of things to help the sport go in a positive way.
Well, we look forward to hearing more about that. And in the meantime, I want to wrap up our happy hour and propose a toast to you and your continued success on America's Got Talent Extreme.
All right, I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody out there.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.